probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think I'm better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And here we go from Lambeau. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Down.
Play fake, it's Love. Buying some time right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives a defense and a defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Free up the middle, gets a breakaway. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Xavier Gibson now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Escapes out to the left. Great work by the coverage downfield. Buys him enough time to catch him outside the pocket. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Hurts now from the gun. Dumps it off to Barkley, complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Hurts now on 4th. Escapes the pocket. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Love from the gun. Headed out right. And downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
52 blaster. Snap, red. Blaster, 6. Ready.
1st down from the red zone. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense in the hurry up here. Jacobs. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Packers pull out in front further. 13-zip. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Gibson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Flush down now to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down. Throwing here, Hurts. Forced out to his right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
And downfield, and Goddard has it. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Dallas Goddard the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Black.
Shotgun now for Love. Completes this one to Dontavion Wicks. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Throwing on first down, Love. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing again. Love. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
A second down throw here for Love. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Working quickly here.
97.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 27. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Ready?
Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down.
Let's go. 60 red. 60.
Love out of the shotgun. Cut down the field, Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers double their lead to 14. On now is McManus to kick this away. Gibson now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Case, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Arrives at the 40. Saquon Barkley. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Eagles make it a one-score game before halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go. Here we go.
They send the tight end in motion. Love with it on first down. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only took them 1 play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. First down throw. Here's Love. This one taken in by Kraft. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. From just shy of midfield on second down. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. So now they have 3rd and short.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd and 2, love to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. That is one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. It's too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
You know, Kate, when I see throws like this, I see images of Bo Jackson back in the day. As a Kansas City Royal throwing Harold Reynolds out from the warning track. 300 feet in the air, he hummed that baseball to gun down the runner at home plate. The difference here in football, yeah, you throw that ball up, that DB's also got to run 50-some yards, go up high point and make a play. That is just incredible defensive football.
And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. Here comes the final play of our first half. Back to throw it. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. On now is McManus to kick this away. Gibson now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now Hurts. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
33, yellow. Ready?
Love looking to pass. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Flag blue.
Throwing his love on 3rd. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
McManus sends it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Gibson now to return. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They go to Barkley again. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's got Devontae Smith. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Barkley trying this up the gut. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Getting out to his left. Now he takes it. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Buys time, rolling right. He's running for it. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down, a run with Barkley. They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Hurts now from the gun. This throw is caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game.
And he reels it in for 2, so now a field goal would get them the lead. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route.
Whoa.
When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Offense in the hurry up here. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
60 reps.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers up by just a couple of points. New set of downs for them from the 46.
Come on, set. Blue, 32.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Here we go. Get ready.
They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw. Has his man. It stops. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
17.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Going run again with Jacobs. And some nice running there. Gets him 8. 3rd down coming up. Offense up to the line fast.
38.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. He has the Packer 1st down. And Brock, that should be enough to win this game.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. Right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball. You go right over their head.
Let's go now.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Set, ready.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Ready.
The Packers to a knee, letting the clock run out on this victory. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal.
Let's go. Black foot. Ready.
They'll run here following the penalty. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
Indeed, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, that keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't fox. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can of this dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She mayonnaise and burger, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad bet, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't fox. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Cash, money, cash, money, money, I took the Billy cool back and I hopped in the car. I put it in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, right, wow. I'm still up, the ties, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. That's the kicker, Tyler Luke, set to get this started. Off we go from South Philly. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. Rolling to the left. He's going to test this secondary right away. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A huge play right off the bat. 36 yards. First and 10 now from the 36. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for its Eagles first down. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be taken down. Do we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal?
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Exiting the pocket right. He's going to run it. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. They'll send Flowers in motion. Now, deep ball for Bateman. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He completes this one to Mechie. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he's in! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back. Fall like yellow on leaves. Fall like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Brewing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Back. Fall back. I only like bad. But a thick, it's a big, it's a no. So long as she get really. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once when we like we go back, way back. Now we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. I be in the street.
If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Rams.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from SoFi Stadium. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. Now a second down throw for Stafford. That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Third and 2. Stafford. That one into the hands of Atwell. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, L.A.
And the Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the carry, it's Williams. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Andrew Makuba from his safety spot to make the stop. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
At the 36-yard line.
Hold on for 60.
They'll go again with Williams. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Throw it on 3rd down, Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Blue 60. White.
They'll snap it. Here's Stafford.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end. Dallas got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? We're back in Southern California in a moment. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Barkley. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. They'll bring up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Flushed to his left. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
That is caught. And he's in. John Mechie. Touchdown, Eagles.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They go play action with Stafford. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Play fake. Now Stafford to throw. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. And he will go all the way. Puka Nakua. Touchdown Rams. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down. On 1st down, it's Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Second and 5. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. On the run to the right. This is caught for 2. And he'll take it on in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Very little time remaining in this 1st half as this kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard run.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's his 3rd to this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, 22!
Working out of the gun, Stafford. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Sean McVay will send out the field goal unit. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. That is not going to do it. Tries to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
On first and 10, it's Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry. First and 10. Now Hurts. Moving left. He'll let this go for Goddard. To the goal line and in. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Eagles.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
action. Stafford. Pass caught right side by Higbee. Big strides. Look at him go. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 56 yards.
Over the course of my career early on, there was a handful of guys that were downfield threats in the passing game, but they did a lot of stuff in the run game. They were really good extra pass protectors.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That is Darius Smith getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. From back at the 13-yard line, it is second and goal. A shotgun snap to Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Tyler Higbee. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams draw closer here. It's 21-14. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. Hurts to the air on first down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Second down throw for Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that is knocked away. Incomplete. Nice play defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winners. That's Devontae Smith. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Fourth down, here's Hurts. He'll buy time left. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They pick up 27 and convert on 4th down. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Barkley is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, this is Blake Corum. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
That's just a lack of contain here by the kickoff team. You have to at least be able to slow him down. But he's able to get a good head of steam going up that right side. And he's finally forced out of bounds, but not until he gets to the other side of midfield.
He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Now, second and inches.
At the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Going right back to Nakua, complete. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
And the Rams.
53.
First and 10 at the
From the gun, here's Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Ready. Blue 60.
Stafford to throw again. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This is a tough spot. Third down and 10. They'll drop to throw. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's good for our Rams. First down.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And he's in. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown, L.A.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
It's second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And we'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Third down and 3. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll try to run for it.
Good awareness there on third down. He's thinking there's nothing there, tuck it, and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he is out of bounds. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed him the most.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the handoff, this is Barkley. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point.
Back to throw. Out to his right. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Ready. 250.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Right side, complete to Nakua. Here's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41.
Back to throw is Stafford. The open man is Nakua. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game.
Blue 60. Stay 50, stay 50.
A first down throw for Stafford. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Rams use their 3rd and final timeout. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Now on 2nd and long. Now it's Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Stafford. Coming across the field, connecting with Adams. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. Here's a shot. toward the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
One last throw here for Stafford. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And the Eagles are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win here for the Eagles. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
All set for kickoff here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Carolina Panthers. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Caught quickly on the slant. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Young. Looking right, and he finds him. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Young. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he takes it down to the 33. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Again, it's Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To the air yet again. Young. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Got his man. This is McMillan. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's Young again. Hits him on the in route. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. Well, that right there, partner, that is not a team who looks like it is a steep underdog. That is exactly the type of start they needed. And gotta imagine being in their old building might be playing a part in it.
Yeah, and we know that home field advantage really benefits the defense more than the offense. As an offense, you just want to do your part. You want to light the fire and let those fans really let their voice be heard. Should benefit their defense immensely.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. First call here coming from the shotgun. They go play fake with Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. DJ Waddle gets there to haul him down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
3rd and long for him here. Forced out to his right. He's running for it. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. 1st down, a run with Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Eagles trailing in the early going. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Hurts now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Chased out to his right. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Barkley. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Ooh, option play on 2nd and goal. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles get their first points of this game just before halftime. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Young off 1st and 10. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time, and we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Young working from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. To the house, touchdown Carolina! The Panthers take the lead just before halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Young's throwing for it. And they can't connect, so nearly 8 points to end the first half, but they'll only take an extra 6 into that locker room. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Xavier Gibson now to return. Showing a little burst so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. It is caught at the 20. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Open to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Panthers will return this well into the red zone before he's brought down. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They run it with Hubbard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Here's Young to throw. They'll look underneath here for ETN. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to cross them back. They make it 3rd and short. Young throwing here. The back's got it. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers push their lead further to start the half. Down in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Black Ultra. Ready.
He's throwing for it. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's got a screen to the running back. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
On first down, Hurts bails out of the pocket quick. That's intercepted near the sideline. J.C. Horn to pick it off. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Bob, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. And he's out of bounds. What a play for them, but will it stick? Oh, we got a flag down. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Out of the gun, Young. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Okay, ready?
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap now to Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Young to throw here on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. So we're through 3 here. The Panthers have set themselves up for the victory, Brock. Now just need to carry this lead through to the final whistle. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Set, yellow, line. 60, red, zone.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Ready, ready.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Let's go. Ready.
From the 46. Rolling left, buying some time. And Young with a smart move here on the slide as he picks up the 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. From the 28. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Here we go. 45, white. Black ultra.
Rush coming for Young. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers with a comfortable 12-point lead. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Here we go, set. Black, 95. Hey, blue. Green Jack.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Another snap from the 8 here. It's second and goal.
Let's go now. Blue, go. 52, blue. 10 cycles.
They send a man in motion.
Blue striker. Stay.
They're going to pass it here. Catches made in close. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers have likely locked up the win right there. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
He has it, and he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone. He adds a reach, so give them the football up at the 40. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. So that brings up second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
So at the 40 here, second and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Hurts now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And it sets up second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. Gotta hurry this to the line. From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. He's gonna keep it this time. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown.
Okay, you got to be aware defensively by this point that this guy is going to run if he sees daylight. I think there was an awareness factor. They just couldn't stop him. He has just been that kind of X factor with his legs.
He's got it. Looks like both feet were in, and that's going to get them 2 points. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Panthers secure that kick.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Down. Hey, book 45. Right.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's set up to throw it. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Set, hut. Yellow, 22.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go. Hut.
Defense shows blitz. Young. Connecting on the slant. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snip that head forward and find that space upfield. To a good play into a great play.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 10 black. Hut, hut.
Complete on the option. Yes, the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers making a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines. But for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.